Hi everybody, welcome to the Ellison garden tour. For those of you who aren't in town or don't want to go to a garden tour, which I can imagine, nope, I can't imagine that. I can't imagine anyone not wanting to go to a garden tour. I decided to make a little video for you. So I know that your attention span is about 6 seconds. I can't do it that fast, but I'll do it as fast as I can. This first one that you're looking at was put in about 5 weeks ago. Brand new garden, doing pretty well. In the garden tour, people are going to come up here, they're going to walk up the driveway, and they're going to see my cairns and Beyonce. This is a rock called Beyonce. Long story, talk to you later about it. This part of the garden is established in spring 2014. You will find that I love flowers and I love rocks. There's a rock that a friend painted. It's one of my favorites. I love it. We've got some of the plants labeled, so people will walk up and kind of see all the plants. And I do like frogs. You're going to see some frogs. There's some. There's one of my favorites. Her name is Pat. Brought this one in outside from indoors. Another Pinterest project of a chandelier that we put some solar lights on. Actually works, but you have to put the solar lights in some really bright sun. That was my dog. Some vinca. We're looking out to the garden again. I'm going to go down these stairs. And another Pinterest project. And we're going to come back to that side, but let's go this way. This is the way people will enter the tour. So garden we just saw. Sorry about the sun. I'm so glad it's out. Yesterday it rained about 1.5 inches and I was having an anxiety attack. Some more labels. That's Deutzia. Perennial geraniums. This is a bird feeder that I got in Bee City. Keep going. Here's a safety moment. This is a low place, so I decided to put a little cone. Hopefully people will see that. Some coral bells or heuchera. Some ostrich ferns. And we're going to enter the backyard. So here is my backyard. This is the shade part of our garden, so lots of obviously hostas, heucheras, ferns, and more frogs. And the guy you see there, the wooden guy, is Hojo. He's a friend of ours that lives in the garden sometimes. This is my happy place. All of the wooden bird structures were built by my father-in-law. He's very, very handy, and I love to feed the birds, so we get along really well. And then this is what we affectionately call the hill. When we moved into the house about 9 years ago, there were no perennials at all. There was no color. 65 ornamental grasses and some big, beautiful blue spruces that we really love, but we had to rip out a lot of ornamental grasses and start putting some color in here. So been working on that. This one's been going on literally since about we moved in. We started just planting and filling the hill. You see some of the orange are some milkweed, and they've got some traditional milkweed, like to feed the monarchs. So I've actually got a lot of eggs on one of them back there. I'm really excited that we're going to be able to do that. So yeah, just moving along. This is the hill, and some of the hill is starting to turn into a shade spot. So just adapting there with some sweet woodruff and some more hostas. These are some of my only leftover ornamental grasses. I don't have many of them. And then this is probably one of my favorite parts of the garden. We built this in 2016, so last year. You'll see a couple more bird locations from my father-in-law. And so we built the pergola in 2016 and just started planting, and it really turned out well, I think. Once I'm done having to keep this garden up so much with weeding, I am going to sit there a lot. And again, I like chandeliers, so there's another one. I like chandeliers outside. I don't have any inside. I decided to put some baby's breath out. I thought that looked kind of pretty. Hopefully in about 2 years, that wisteria is going to be all over the top of here. Not quite there yet. So the other part of that garden, some more cairns, another one of my Pinterest projects. Hopefully you can see my little Buddha. Since I went to Vietnam, I'm kind of a Buddha fan, so I've got some Buddhas in the garden as well. Fire pit, peonies. The peonies, I wish they were in bloom. They were from my grandmother's garden. So they're close to 100 years old. And then I'm just going to back up. I'm on the deck now, looking kind of out. Got some annuals planted that I think are really pretty. My potting bench. Oh, there's another Buddha. My potting bench with succulents and sedums and flowers and everything I can think of. Then we're going to go down here into the last garden. Another Pinterest project. Probably Pinterest fail. I need to redo it. It didn't turn out as well as I liked. But then here's the last garden. Also built in 2014 along with the other one in front. So natives as much as possible. Frogs. Some yarrow. Alright, so let's come back over here. One more thing to show you, and that is probably my favorite tree that we put in. This is a Ruby Falls redbud, or weeping redbud. I just think it's just gorgeous. Another cairn. So there you go, Ellison Garden Tour 2017. Thanks for sticking with it.